I don't have nothing evil. I don't have nothing evil to say. What I will say is that, Chrisean, you had the opportunity, even right now, you had the opportunity to do the right thing, and you keep letting the devil challenge you to do the wrong thing. You got on your live and you summons me to tell me that my kids said I taught them how to eat coochie. You did everything but get on here and say, you know what, da mama, I have disrespected you for so long, and I am wrong, and this is why my blessings is being cut short. You had every opportunity to get on here and say, da mama, I know your son love you, and I know you love your son, and I know you was there every day of your son's life to coach him, to walk him through life, and I robbed y'all of that, and I'm sorry. You had every ounce you could have came up out of this and showed people your righteous side, but you chose to get on here and talk about what brought my sons under, what they had themselves common sense enough to apologize for. My sons have apologized. They are dealing with their consequences. But you seek to keep dragging yourself to the bottom pits of hell. Why? I do not know. I do not know. Every one of us on this internet knows Jonathan and Andre had a great mother. They went to private school. They was raised right. They're a little spoiled. They're a little sideways, and they got a little beside themselves. But when the time came and God silenced them, they had common sense enough to know, let me apologize to my adversary quickly. And let me apologize to my mama for sure. What you should be doing instead of trying to get your mom to come on here and rise against me. And by the way, I'm not arguing with your mama why she's not in her right mind, because that would be evil. It would be evil for me to get on here and argue with your mama, baby, until she's in her right sound mind. We can't even go back and forth. So for you to reduce yourself to start to try to use your mother knowing that the position she's in is pure evil. The only thing you can do right now is get on your hands and knees. Ask God for forgiveness. Go somewhere quiet and take care of your child. And do the best you can to be the best mother you can, because you're not the only one who had a mom with a drug addiction. I wouldn't dare have my mom argue if she was still under the influence with anybody that's anointed by God. You have to know by now. You have to know by now that that was wrong, and you continuing down that wrong path for 10,000 people on your live. You and I had 160,000 people on live promoting for us to do the right thing by the child. 160,000 people was on live for me and you to do the right thing by the child. And you're still trying to fail him. You're still in this situation and you're still trying to fight. Girl, the fight is over. The only one who won this battle was the devil. Everybody suffered, and you still want more suffering? You still, after all this, want more suffering? The child is completely in trouble. He needs a lot of prayer and a lot of love. Jonathan is in jail. Andre is in jail. Your brother is in jail. Your sister just got out of jail. Your other sister is talking about her medication. I'm over here praying for all of y'all, and you want to come for me? I don't have no ill will towards you. All I wanted was what I got. My children, the hell away from you. That's all I wanted. I didn't want you to not succeed. I want you to succeed. You not succeeding doesn't do me any good. I have never wanted you to not succeed. You got the wrong people. Your sisters do not want you to not succeed. They want you to win. You have come against the only person that was caring for him, and that was your sister, and that was an appreciation for her. You have got to get on your knees. And you have got to stop this bullshit of trying to tear people down. You can't tear nobody down that don't give a f. I don't give a f about your fans. I'm not your little friend. I'm not Jonathan's little friend. I'm his mother. I'm the who stood there with him from the day he came out my ass to the day he went to college and still here. I never left my child for no drugs, for no man, for no liquor, for no good time, and none of that. Okay? So what you want to do is start to learn from me, since you claim you didn't have nobody to learn from. You better start trying to learn from me, because this can go all the way left for you. I could have been saved you and your son a long time ago. I got the recipe. It's love, unconditional love. And that's what you're lacking. You got on this internet with all them people on your live, and I thought you was going to say something mighty and great. I thought I was going to find an ounce of the Lord within you, and I found none. And if Jonathan asked me today if I think he should go anywhere near you and your child, I would tell him hell no. And the reason I would tell him hell no, because with your last ounce of breath, with down to 10,000 people on your live, from 100 and 200 and 300,000 people wishing and hoping the best for you and your son, you took to talk about me teaching my kids how to eat coochie. And you know better. You know I ain't taught no kids how to eat no coochie. Why would I want any of my kids to eat coochie like yours? You got to do better. And I ain't lost all hope for you, but I'm telling you right now, you are trying my patience, little girl. You are trying my patience every day. You have went around here listening to my sisters who don't even, girl, you listening to the wrong people. And I tried to tell you that. Look at people's fruit. You act like you read the Bible, but you don't read no Bible. Look at the fruit around them. Okay? You ain't never seen no mother thirsty on this side of the fence. We already had it. We had it our whole life. Jonathan went to college out of $1 million house. He's seeking for what he's already had. Okay? You're seeking for something you know nothing about. You don't even know how to pay your goddamn taxes. You don't even know how to pay for the stuff that you're thirsting for. You're thirsting for stuff he already had his whole goddamn life. That's not his first family restaurant. He had a restaurant before he was famous. Y'all have got to stop teaching her to be disrespectful and honorary. You didn't disrespect Zeus Network. You disrespected every network that would ever work with you. You scared all the networks off. This is Hollywood. They all stick together. Okay? They're all one big family, and they're all one big friend. You're running off all your opportunities in life. Nobody wants to deal with somebody that talked about their last network. So instead of your mama trying to talk to me, she should be telling you these things. Okay? No job. I don't give a f*** this McDonald's wants to hear you talk about Taco Bell. They don't want to hear about your bad relationship with the KFC. You know why? I was a manager at a restaurant, I know, when I was a kid. If you go in there talking about your last job, they're scared of you because you're going to go run your mouth about their job. Now that's the first thing you need to do, is silence yourself. Zip your mouth up. Everybody in the industry is scared of you right now. Either you're going to abuse them, beat them, or talk about them. Just because it don't go your way, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. You're running off every opportunity that will ever come your way. Any producers that are like, oh, I want to help her, I want to do something, you're scaring off the pastors. You're yelling out pastors' names in situations they shouldn't even be involved in. Now, why would a pastor jump up and talk to Lemmy about your work abilities? Either you work or you quit. You don't talk, okay? And that's not just Hollywood. That's if you work at McDonald's. That's if you work at Dollar Tree. You don't work at Dollar Tree and go to Walmart and say, my last boss just used me. She worked me so hard, and then that's why we didn't get along. You keep your mouth shut. Same with your man. I'm talking to the rest of you dumb too. When you get on here and you get a new boyfriend, you don't tell him what your last boyfriend did. You don't tell nobody. That's your personal business. I'm not going to tell my new husband what my last husband did. Guess what? He going to wonder why he did that. Because men don't do bad to good people. Okay? Some of y'all, I'm not going to never have the patience for. I'm just not. Because a lot of y'all, like that Hennessy page, if you follow that page, I'm going to block you off my page because you ain't got no common sense. And if you over there with my sister talking about, she's a real one, this motherfucker look like she's 70 years old, ain't had a man to love her in her entire life, and you over there taking life lessons, talking about you going to get this and get that, them is people that need help. Look at people's fruit. Now, I'm tired of telling y'all this dumb. This is motherfucking spiritual 101. You don't talk about your connections. You don't, even if Zeus Network over me, you would never know about it. Okay? If Tyler Perry did something to me, you would never know about it. You know why? Because it's your job and your choice to go find another network, another job, another opportunity. Okay? That's not your problem. You don't talk about your man, your ex. You don't talk about your ex-employer. You keep your mouth shut. I wish one of my kids would get on here and talk about a coach. And these are things they learned in basketball. You don't quit this team and go to a new team and talk about the last coach knowing your wasn't shit either. Knowing that you was pumping shit. You wasn't running all your lines. You wasn't doing all your jump shots, and you gonna go over here to this coach and act like, oh, that coach just didn't like me, and the coach before that, he didn't like me either. At some point, it's your fault. Now, we all ain't having the same goddamn problem, and you gonna get on here and put your mama in this bull, knowing she ain't fit to hear this shit. Now, that's just ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. I don't care who you work with in Hollywood. I don't care if you got a problem and you don't like them, you quit, you walk away, you keep your mouth shut. You'll scare Tyler Perry or some damn body off. Everybody got problems. Ain't no network, no organization perfect. But what they not finna do is take a chance on the motherfucker that's bringing it down. Now how the you gonna feed your kid running around here talking when you could have just waited and left when you got when and quietly, because trust and believe, don't know, everybody know what they getting into when you go where you go. If you go to this hospital and you don't like this hospital and they don't like black people, why the you go in there for? Now I'm tired of y'all on this internet acting like y'all ain't got no home training, and most of y'all done led this girl astray. These T-pages that's agreeing with her, telling her to cuss out somebody mama. Oh, yeah, show the Zeus Network what you feel about them. They got motherfucking millions in lawyers and fees and insurance. Run your ass down the goddamn road. Why would you even do that shit? Now, if somebody touch you in any type of way, the wrong way, between your legs, or they do something to violate you that you didn't sign up for, that's when you say something. And you don't wait 10 years to say it like the mother, because they got their rewards too. And don't get on this internet talking about, I was scared, so I didn't say nothing. But you ain't scared no more. Y'all be on here playing these games, and then you aunties on here, you fake aunties who be over here promoting her. They not promoting you, Chrisean. They making money off of you. I'm watching them. They replaying they tagging they over there on the Facebook, on the TikTok. They getting paid off your ass. They don't really give a about you, because an auntie would have told you when Auntie T got in your to be respectful and mindful of that's an auntie trying to help you. That's what a real auntie would have told you. Now they getting on here talking about, I'm just supporting her because I don't want to hurt her feelings. No, they don't. They losing their followers when they check you. That's what happened with your sisters and them. Okay? Now, you not fixing to get on here and fool us. That if that lady wanted some money for helping take care of your kid, that's your sister. She's struggling. Any motherfucker on this internet who told you that she should have kept your baby knowing he got to be watched 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free, they's a motherfucker lie, and they sided with you for a reason. And they helped you lose the best babysitter, the best caretaker you would ever find, which was your sister. And you flipped on her too. And I told Jonathan, you need to show that sister some appreciation and thank her. And anybody that helped you with your kids while you in jail, you owe them. Now, it don't got to be money that you paying them, but you supposed to look out for her. And these people on here that lied to you and told you she supposed to sit there and stare at your baby knowing he got to be watched. How she supposed to make any goddamn money to take care of her own family if you don't help her? Now, maybe she would want to be able to do it for free because I can. Because I invested my shit right. And because I'm married. And because my fruit is right. And I got people to help me. Yes, people like me don't need the money. No, I don't charge Jaden and Callie to watch the kids. And I take care of the kids for free. But that's because I'm in a position to do that. But you can best believe if I was still out there Ubering and I had to go Uber and they was making money, I would surely be making them help me. And if I got to take off from Ubering, if I got to take off from going to work, I don't got to work. I got a husband. So them people that told you that bull, they lied and tricked you out your babysitter. Now look at you. Baby on your hip trying to make $1 and you under pressure. That's how I was. I know how you feel under pressure. I know what it feels like to be begging these networks to help you with that next hit, help you with that next lick so you can feed your kids. I've been there. Remember when y'all was laughing, talking about, oh, she was trying to be an actress. I was trying my hardest. Yes, I was. But guess what? I didn't have nobody to help me. And you running around, running off all your help, listening to these weird motherfuckers, letting them think that you bigger than the program. These people want a show. They want a show out of you. They're ruining you. My son told you, sit down. Here goes some money. Sit down with the baby before you it all the way up. That's what that was. But you let an ignorant who ain't never held on this tell you that he's a narcissist and he want to dim your light. He gave you the light. Why the would he want to dim it? You started off on Zeus Network. You said you led the people. You started knocking down on Zeus Network. You was the first motherfucker that hit somebody for real on that network. Now you don't want to get hit. You started that. Bing, bing, bing. Remember? Now it ain't so good when people matching up with you. Girl, you need to do what you were supposed to do. I'm going to tell you what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to sit around there as long as you could. And if you were scared to fight, you should have just did like DTB, covered up, took the hits, and got up and kept working. Okay? Because that's what the job entails. They've been doing this on MMA, boxing. They do this on karate matches. They fight on WWE, WWF. It's a lot of shows that fight. You could go get in one of these cages and fight these women. Hell, you can fight and be like Clarissa Shields. But when you sign up to these places, you know when you signing up to fight. Now don't get on here and talk about, oh, somebody doing this and doing that. You was able to go on there and do just like Whoa Vicky and get your check and leave. Run, duck for cover, grab your bag and go home. Because that's what I would have told Callie to do. Now I would have told my daughter, you went on that motherfucker knowing that there was a possibility that one of them girls was going to get out of line and they was going to fight for time, for fame, whatever the case may be when the girls get active. Nobody told me when I went on Bad versus Wild that Tokyo might not get it cracking and then people get it cracking. I went on there knowing that. And whatever got cracking, got cracking. Okay? I went on there knowing that. So, don't get on here playing dumb. Get on here and do your apologies Because my son tried to sit you down and told you to stay at home, and you didn't listen to him. You listen to these other people that don't give a about shit. You listen to them. Now, if you was sitting down right now when he popped out, woo, you be a rich motherfucker. If you would have sat down like he told you, you wouldn't have got out here and exploited yourself. Ain't nobody had you on here sucking toes for free. Ain't nobody, Zeus ain't told you to suck them corns. My son don't got no corns. Do we, y'all? Do Blue got corns? I don't know. But anyway, we getting off topic. Back on the topic. And all of that, this man and that man and this man and that man. If you would have sat down, you'd be sitting here waiting just like the rest of them. Waiting, honey. Waiting to pop out. But look at all this trash you done put behind yourself and everybody he might have to try to argue with to try to get you a damn job. Disobedience is the way to fail. Even if you don't like your boss at work, you don't let the mother know. Girl, when I clocked in on Uber and they was telling me don't do this and don't do that, I wanted to tell the Uber people to kiss my ass, but you can't tell the Uber people to kiss your ass. Then turn your off so you can't drive no more. So what I need you to do is go talk to God, because you can repent again and again. I believe you can. I believe you got a couple more repentances in you. You still young. But hopping on here to talk about how I raised my kids and what I did with my kids, that ain't going to help you. My kids right now is under punishment of the Lord. Okay? They under punishment of the Lord. That didn't have shit to do with me. I was nowhere around. And if they both would have listened to me, they both wouldn't be sitting down. Okay? So stop. The first thing I want you to do is start. First of all, you got to get rid of that ego off your shoulder. That pride is destroying you. That pride is destroying. You went up against the owner of the Zeus Network knowing they had $1 billion. And then got on there crying about it because you know you can't beat nobody with $1 billion. Now, if you'd have just left mad and quiet and didn't say shit, you could have pulled back up next week. Sometimes you're letting your mouth. That's what happened with me and you. I was so grateful that Jonathan was entertaining a woman of color so that he could see what I went through, so that he could see what women of color go through. You know what I'm saying? Firsthand, not just from his mama, but from a different perspective. Why we so strong, why we so angry, why we so hurt. Where we came from, I wanted him to have that opportunity, but you scared the living daylights out of him and me.